All right, this is your lesson 26 quiz over line plots. So at the top, make sure you have your number, your name, and your goal at the top. After each question, go ahead and pause it. Do what's in the question, then unpause to go on to the next question. Number 1, Jason and Naomi make one line plot using both sets of data. Looks like they were measuring the length of chalk. So I've got Jason's chalk, Naomi's chalk. They named the chalk with letters, so chalk A, chalk B, chalk C, chalk D, E, F, G, H, and I. Here's the question. How many X's will be on the line plot? So you're going to have to count the data points. Go ahead and pause the video and do that. Number 2. Sasha measures the lengths of some baby carrots. She records the data in the table. Then she makes a line plot to display the data. But Sasha's line plot is incorrect. So you're going to look at the data points. Then you're going to examine her line plot. How can Sasha change her line plot so that it correctly shows the data in the table? You're going to have to find her mistake. She messed one thing up. What did she mess up? So in your answer, if the question is, how can Sasha change her line plot? You would say, Sasha can change her line plot by, and tell us what she needs to do to fix her line plot. Part B is, how many of these carrots were shorter than 3 inches? You can use the data in the table, or you can do the X's. It's up to you. But you need to count how many were less than 3 whole inches. Go ahead and pause the video, do that, then we'll move on to the back. Number 3. The line plot shows the lengths of some pencils measured in Jacob's classroom. So we've got lengths of pencils in inches, 6.5 inches, 6 3/4 inches, 7 inches, 7 1/4 inches, 7 1/2 inches. Choose the sentences that are true about the line plot. Choose all the correct answers. So if it's true, circle it. If it's not true, leave it alone. A. The lengths of the longest pencils are 6.5 inches. So you need to go up and look. How long are the longest pencils? If they're 6.5 inches, then that would be true and you would circle it. If not, leave it alone. The line plot the line plot shows the lengths of 12 pencils in all. You're going to have to go count and see how many pencils were measured. Letter D. Exactly 2 pencils have the length of 7 inches. You're going to go up to the 7 inches and see how many pencils were exactly 7 inches. D. The length of one pencil is 6 3/4 inches. You're going to go look and read and see. If it's true, circle it. If that's not true, leave it alone. Letter E. All of the pencils have lengths of at least 6.5 inches. So that means all the pencils were 6.5 inches or longer. If that is true, circle it. If it's not true, leave it alone. All right, F. 10 pencils have lengths that are greater than 7 inches. So you have to go up to the line plot and count the pencils that were greater than or longer than 7 inches. If that's true, if your answer is 10 pencils, then that would be true. If not, then it would be false. You would need to leave it alone. All right, number 4. It says, complete the line plot of the string length data. So that means they were measuring strings, and here are the lengths of the strings that they measured. Start by choosing a scale. Okay, that's already been done for you. We've got 8 inches, 8 1/4, 8 1/2, 8 3/4, 9 inches, 9 1/4 inches, 9 1/2 inches, 9 3/4 inches, 10 inches. But it does say give the line plot a title, so you're going to have to give a title for it right here. So really, what is this line plot all about? Just list what it's measuring right up here. All right, so here's your string lengths. You're going to take each of these data points and plot it correctly on the line plot. And that is the end of your quiz. When you're done, hold on to it. As usual, you're going to grade your own paper. Let's look up at the board for directions. Thanks.